credentials. Credentials were new in 7.2a, and we had a few groups using them, but we've added a new ability that I think will really make this useful. Probably the biggest use for credentials would be people that run either vocational training programs or professional programs, research programs like dentists, real estate, insurance, where you might need to track a test score or a record number, a license number tied to the individual. So these are some examples of things that you might be able to use the Credentials tab for. And the new feature. So what you can do now is in the new credential area, rather than it used to be that your credentials were basically in a spreadsheet, and you had to kind of type in the code in the column and decide what date to meant for the particular code you're creating. Now, when you hit add a new entry, and if you say course, it actually will give you a data entry screen at the top tied to the record you're on, but it allows you as an organization to define the labels for these. All right. Let's show you what it really looks like in the live system. So here's Mr. Havlicek. Again, the credential asterisk would tell you there are credentials underneath that tab. Ditto, the asterisk tells us there is a comment in history data behind this main tab. So you don't have to go fishing if there's nothing there. Credential. So I'm pointed to the course. So on my credential, I have a course number defined, the date of the course, where it was from, and the grade of the class. Now, what I don't have on here, Lori, is the credits for this class, and I need to edit that. Let's go look at employment. Click on employment. Now we see hire date is the first date field. The note for what used to be institution is now Kansas State. That was my employer. And you can record something like wage if you need the hourly wage. And for IPEDS reporting, or for some tech schools now, knowing about employment of a student is critical. And this allows you a place to store that. Keep on going. Licenses. So again, you can put in a reference. This is the license number, when it was issued. Is there an expiration date? Who is the agency that offered it? So again, the point is you have pretty much any one of these columns in this record are ones you get to label and be able to make a better, more simpler, more, I think, useful way to track this data. And the filter tool up the top, if you said, I just want to look at the courses they've taken maybe from other institutions, and this, if you had a lot of records, this allows you to filter those down. I think this, again, very, very useful. What is really cool now, if you have ACEware, you can actually decide to put like licenses up on the web so that your students can actually view the licenses they've got on record with you, so they can update, and you can allow them to actually update those licenses online. So again, I think that's going to be a real useful piece.